What's going on there, YouTube? Welcome back to Charles's Movie Room. Today I'm going to have a Blu-ray collection update. This comes from the months of, I think, February through now. I haven't bought any movies in about a month or so. I'm kind of on a freeze here for buying movies. I decided to invest in something different, which I'll show you in the next video. And I talked a little bit about it in my last video, which was a quick channel update and unbox the board game. I talked about kind of what I'm doing now. So check that out if you haven't. But I'm going to get straight into this. First up, I got a bunch of Scream Factory. Still has a sale going on. I think 15% off. One of these all with slipcovers, but unfortunately I didn't get them just because they're so new. Just because they're so old. They're going out of retiring this year. First up is Jeepers Creepers, the collector's edition. On the back there's all the special features. So that is that. I think this is the reverse artwork. Yeah. All of these Scream Factories I put reverse artwork on. I like the slipcover where you can see like the main artwork. Next up is Jeepers Creepers 2. You can taste your fear. There is the back, all of the features. Next up is Poltergeist 2, the other side. Same thing, the back, special features. Poltergeist 3. I don't know if Poltergeist is on Scream Factory Collector's Edition or not, but I do have a copy of it somewhere in my collection. Next up is a Shout Select. This is number 4, and that is Roadhouse. And then this one is from Shout Factory. It's just a regular director's cut, not part of any collection. That is the Sicilian. It kind of looks kind of cool. Been into westerns lately, so I figured I'd pick it up. And then finally, this was a part of my I kind of redid my Disney Movie Club, and this is the only one that didn't come with a slip, which I was kind of mad about. I'll be getting a slip for this probably sometime soon. That is Monsters Incorporated. Alright, next up I have a Steelbook. It is The Breakfast Club on Blu-ray. I already had this on Criterion Collection, but I liked it so much I figured I'd pick it up on Steelbook. Alrighty, I think I'm going to do the regular Blu-rays now, and I'll save all the 4Ks till the end. Okay, I'll do this stack first. Oh, before I get to that, I'll do my last piece from my Shout Factory sale is Captain America. I just got it in the mail. I've never seen this 1990 version of Captain America, so I figured I would add it to the collection. And this just came in the mail this week. Alrighty, so go ahead and do all of these. So these are all Blu-ray slipcovers. First up is Pet Sematary 2 from Shout Factory or Scream Factory, the collector's edition. This one came out a couple of months ago. Next up, from Shout Select, Spine 102 is The Wizard, a Fred Savage movie. Heard a lot about it, I've never watched it. So I'm excited to check that one out. And then my final Shout, a Scream Factory Collector's Edition of this haul is Invasion of the Body Snatchers. And this one did come with the slipcover. And I already have this movie, but I figured the Shout, or the Scream Factory Collector's Edition would be cool. Alright, next up is Jumanji: The Next Level. Really enjoyed this movie a lot. Watched it when it came out on digital at a friend's house, and I picked up the Blu-ray when it came out. Really good movie. Liked it just as much as the first one. Next up is Nights Out. I've yet to watch this. I really need to. I wanted to watch this movie in the theaters. I'm intrigued by it. I've heard a lot of great things. I'm a big fan of Rian Johnson. Alright, and the next, I'll do these, and the next up is Wonder Woman Bloodlines. This is a DC animated movie. I'm really behind on my DC animated movies. I'm picking up as I can. Alright, and the last these are all of what I got when I redid the Disney Movie Club. I also got Up, which I already own, but I got the slipcover for it, which I was kind of I didn't realize that. If I knew I already owned it, I would have gotten something different. But I totally messed that up. But first up is Monsters University, so I have both monster movies, which is why I really want the slipcover because it would be cool to have them side by side. Next up is Big Hero 6. I've actually not seen this Disney movie, but I had to own it. Tangled. Ratatouille. Really enjoy that Pixar movie. And then one of the last Pixar movies I needed, except for I think I have the Cars movies left, is The Good Dinosaur. Alrighty. So the rest are all 4Ks, and then I have a few TV shows to show off. So I'll do that. First up is Jojo Rabbit. It's a Taika Waititi film. Really enjoyed this. I saw this in theaters. Really interesting look into Nazi Germany and a kid's infatuation with Hitler. If you've not seen this, I would highly recommend you checking it out. Next up is 1917, a Sam Mendes film. Probably my favorite movie of 2019. Really enjoyed it. I can't wait to watch it again. I needed to watch it again for a long time. Next up is Pacific Rim. I actually didn't buy this one. I bought this for the code and then gave me the 4K of it, so I'm not going to complain. It was like $8. But it's a Guillermo del Toro movie, so I should enjoy it. I've heard a lot of good things about Pacific Rim. Next up is Frozen 2, the little fancy slipcover there. That's a Walmart exclusive. I've watched this once. It's pretty depressing in my opinion. I wasn't the hugest fan. I liked the first one a lot, and I just wasn't the biggest fan of the second one. It's kind of depressing for kids. There's some heavy hitting themes in there. Alright, so the next set of movies is all going to have a theme. I'm filming this actually on May the 4th. If it was there's your hint. I've never gone and bought a set of movies when they've hit 4K. I didn't even do the Avenger or the Marvel ones, but this I decided to go ahead and drop and do all of them on 4K just because I love Star Wars. First up here is Rogue One, a Star Wars story. This movie actually came from Disney Movie Club without a slipcover. I had to go out and buy the slipcover because stuff like that really irks me as a movie collector. But that one is first. Next up is Solo, a Star Wars story. I haven't seen this one since I watched it in the theaters. Rogue One I've seen once, maybe twice. Star Wars The Phantom Menace. I saw it in theaters. I've seen it a bunch of times. I don't hate it like everyone else does. I think there's some cool scenes. The pod racer scene is cool. There's a couple different things that are, interesting in this movie. But I've seen this a bunch of times. When I go back and rewatch, I'll rewatch the first three. So that is Phantom Menace. Attack of the Clones. It's okay. I don't remember anything, great or specific about this movie. I do like Yoda in this, and then it's Revenge of the Sith, just because we get to see him fight. I'm a big Yoda fan, so that is really cool. And that is Attack of the Clones. Saw this movie in theaters, and I've seen it a bunch when I rewatched the trilogy or rewatched Star Wars. Next up, Revenge of the Sith, probably my favorite of the first of the new trilogy. Saw it in theaters. I enjoy, of course, Yoda, and the whole final sequence is when you see Anakin turn to the dark side and become Darth Vader. Alright, Star Wars A New Hope. Really good movie. My introduction to the Star Wars universe. And I enjoy all of it. So yeah, I enjoy the original trilogy a lot. Next up, The Empire Strikes Back. What people claim is the best Star Wars movie of all time. I don't have any arguments against it. Next up is Return of the Jedi. I like the original trilogy a lot. I like all of the different parts of it. And then here is the new trilogy. I guess the new trilogy, because you got the prequels, the original, and I guess now you have the new. This is The Force Awakens. Kick back into Star Wars. I really enjoyed The Force Awakens. It's my favorite of the new trilogy. Next up, you have The Last Jedi. I didn't hate this movie. I have only seen all the movies, I think I've seen Force Awakens twice. I've seen The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker once when I saw them in theaters. And then this was my favorite slipcover of the bunch, and that is Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, even though it's my least favorite of the new trilogy. I wasn't a big Rise of Skywalker fan. So there is that, and then we'll get into the 2 TV shows that I have. First up is Freaks and Geeks, the complete series. It was on Shout Factory, which I didn't realize. I didn't realize Shout Factory had TV shows, but when it was on sale, I went to look. This was on a pretty good discount, so I figured I'd pick it up. There's some other shows on Shout Factory TV I want to pick up. And then I picked up this. This was on sale on Amazon, and that is the Friends, the complete series on Blu-ray. So there you go. That is the complete Blu-ray collection update for the last several months. I don't know the exact dates. But it's been several months. I'm kind of on a break here from buying Blu-rays and 4Ks until I kind of watch some of my collection. There are some that I may pick up here in the next couple of months. There's some good movies coming to 4K that I might pick up, but beyond that, I'm probably going to be very selective on what I buy. But thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video coming soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.